Hello, welcome to the Richardson Simple Living. My name's Maria. If you're new here, I vlog mainly about homeschooling, a little bit of urban homesteading and home life, which is normally cooking, and that's usually in the air fryer, which is what we're going to be doing today. At the moment, I'm taking part in Vlogtober, where my daughter challenged me to do 31 days of short vlogs throughout October. So far I've managed to keep up with it okay. But today's a normal day anyway, because Friday we always do some cooking, and that's normally in the air fryer, which, like I say, is what we're doing today. And as I've advertised, I'm going to be doing hot dogs in there today. So I'm going to bring you down so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now I've got some of the long hot dogs, and I'm going to cook them in the air fryer, because normally they're in brine and you cook them in the brine, but this time I'll find my right knife. I don't want that knife. Got a knife somewhere behind me. Normally, yeah, like I said, they'd be done in the brine, but today we've drained them and we're going to do them in the air fryer. So what I want to do is put some slits down them. I think my knife could do with a bit of sharpening, but I'm one of these people, if I have anything too sharp, I end up cutting myself. So we'll just do some slits down them so they don't explode when they're in there. Got to be careful I don't do them too deep as well, or they're probably falling off. Then my luck, they probably will. So we just do the 3, one each end and in the middle. There we go. I'm going to place them in the bottom of the air fryer tray. I shouldn't pick them up by me up. Put that down really, because otherwise I am going to snap them in half. So we'll just layer them. Can you see okay? I'll just layer them in there. I've not done them directly on the bottom today. I've left the tray in case anything needs to drain. You know, I've got a feeling I've cut one of them sausages too much, and that end one, and I think it's going to fall in half. So we're going to pop them in the air fryer. Bring up a bit so you can see. And we're going to put that on 190 degrees for 3 minutes. So we'll switch it on, go to air fry. We want 190, and we're going to go down to 3 minutes. Right, and go. So we'll give that 3 minutes, see what it does. I've never tried doing them in the air fryer before. I have heard of other people doing them, so I thought, well, give them a whirl and see what they do. I always do mine in brine. I don't really eat a lot of hot dogs, but my daughter Sean, she's a very fussy eater, and she likes hot dogs. So I do them quite regular and do them in the brine. But this is something new. So whether she'll eat them like this, I don't know. That's another thing. So while they're doing, I'm going to get a bigger plate. I'm going to chop my cobs. I bought some long cobs to fit them in, but the only thing is, well, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I might have enough. I thought there was 3 in each. There's 4 in each. So I've got to just slice them down the middle so we can pop them in. So I might as well be doing that while I'm waiting. So we'll bring you down again. So we'll just cut that down the middle with the bread knife. I think I could have done with a couple of plates actually. Quite big these are. But while I'm doing this, my husband's in the house, Dean. He's just chopped a couple of onions up. We grow onions in our garden, store them in the shed in the dark and the dry all winter. So we've got onions all year. And he's just got a couple, chopped them up small, and he's boiling them at the moment on the stove. Let's put them over there, I think. He's boiling them on the stove. So we're going to top them with onions when they're done. Except for Sian's, because believe it or not, she's fussy with onions. She's a very awkward eater. There's not much she'll eat really. Probably can list it on one hand. Definitely no more than two. And she's always been that way as well. Ever since she was born, you know, I would puree food for her. She wouldn't eat it. Buy baby food, try that. She wouldn't eat it. It was even difficult trying to get her to drink baby milk. So she's always been awkward. I was hoping she'd grow out of it. Health visitor said she would, but she's 15 and I'm still waiting. Have any of you got awkward eaters in your family? And if so, what sort of things do you give them to eat? What sort of things do they eat? Do you find it's very repetitive? So. These are such nice buns to be warmed up, but they are going into the air fryer in a minute anyway. So that sounds like it's finished. Let me rubbish in the bin, gives me a bit more space. So that sounds like it's finished. So we'll have a look at that. Move that out of the way. What we're going to do, give them a shake round. They're sizzling nicely anyway. So I'm going to get my towel underneath because the pan will be hot. And I don't want to melt my tablecloth because it's a plastic one. Right. Oh, do you know, it smells nice. It reminds me of bonfire night. When we do hot dogs on bonfire night. So I'll just turn them around a bit. Then we're going to do the other side the same then. We're going to... what's that? So we're going to pop it back in there. And we're going to put it back onto air fry, again at 190. And again for 3 minutes. So it'll take 6 minutes all in all to do them. But it's 3 on one side, turn them, then 3 on the other. Okay, so off we go. So while that's doing, now I've cut the cobs, I'm going to get some cheese slices. I'm going to line the cobs with some cheese slices. And like I said, Dean's doing onions, he's putting onions on. Get into the cheese slices. It's on these pull tabs that I can never pull. But yeah, like I said, Dean's doing the onions and they're boiling away. So we're going to top them with them afterwards. So just bring it down. So this is the awkward bit. There. Ideally do with chopping one in half. Be careful not to cut my cloth. Put that bit at the end so the thing can go right the way across, the sausages. It's alright. So these are just the little jobs you can be getting on with while you're cooking, although I think this will be a long fiddly job. Maybe. Only thing is I probably will run out of cheese. I've only bought a pack of 10 in with me, but we'll do what we've got. It's quite thick cheese as well. Put that like that. We can put the what's it in the middle then, the sausages in the middle then. When we've done. I do like hot dogs. I don't really eat a lot of them, but when I do have them, I do like them at bonfire night. It just reminds me of bonfire night when you have fireworks and that. And we always do jacket potatoes with cheese and beans, or chili and cheese on top. And then we have hot dogs and burgers. It's quite nice because I sort of do them before the fireworks start. Then I pop them into my hostess trolley and they keep lovely and warm. Right, I've only got enough to do one, so we'll just stick one in the middle of that and leave that one plain. It won't matter. So, yeah, don't matter about that one. We'll leave that one plain. Rather than go for rooting for more cheese, we'll just put lots of onion in it. So that shouldn't take long now. Oh, it's switched off. We'll just wait for the fan to stop. And then what we're going to do is put the sausages into the cobs, and we're going to put them back into the air fryer, and we'll see what happens. I don't know what will happen. With me, it could be anything. Right then, I'll bring you down, then you can see. But it does smell beautiful in here, I must admit. Oh, they're sizzling well. Sizzling lovely. So I'll take the ones first, because actually I'm going to need a plate to put them on, I think, to get them back in here. Let's just take that. This one I've got to be careful of because it's falling to pieces. I certainly cut it too far in. They do smell nice. Right then, put them over there. Then what we can do, mind you, don't want to put that in the way of you, we'll get a cob, open it up so that the sausage, if I can pick it up without breaking it, goes into the middle. And we're going to place it in there. I think we'll probably only get 3 in at a time. It's holding both pieces open. Wants to close on me. There we go. So they look quite good. But I'm definitely only going to get 3 in there. I'll have to go and see where my onions are. Oh, that one did fall in half. I think that was the one that I kept saying was going to fall. Right, no problem, I've solved it. So I can only get 3 in there because I've got such big cobs. But what we're going to do now, see them? We're going to pop them back into the air fryer. Just move the rest of the sausages over. Back into the air fryer. We're going to air fry them again at 190. But this time just for 1 minute. So we get down to 1 minute. And go. And that should just cook it, warm it nicely. So I'm going to go and see where the onions are and perhaps grab another plate actually. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so that's binged and I've got my onions. I think he'd gone to sleep on the chair and forgotten he'd put them on. So, oh, they're melted beautifully. Let me just bring you down to see. Look at that. Melted beautiful, and they smell nice as well. So I'm going to take them out and put them onto a plate. I think I'll have to try and lift them in my hand. My pinchers are too big. The cobs are really warm and soft, but they're not burnt or hard or anything like that. I mean, look at that. Look at them. Now, I'm just going to put a bit of onion on them. The onion's already been cooked. So I'm going to sprinkle a bit of onion on them. That's however you like them. If you wanted to put the onion on first and air fry them, I'm sure that would be okay. But yes, that's what they look like with the onion on. And the cheese melted underneath. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's brilliant. And I know they're going to taste brilliant. I'm not going to bite into one yet because it's going to be hot. So I'm going to pop the other few in. I'm going to have to do them in 2 loads. Pop them in. Actually, what I might do is pop a couple of onions in first. Bring you down. Shall we experiment and pop a couple of onions in there, and we'll just see what they do. We won't do too many, and we'll just see. I'll just do 2 of them like that, because I've got to leave some blank ones anyway, because Sean won't eat the onion. And we'll see what it does. Right, put them 2, got the onions in, and we'll just pop a plain one in. Actually, let's do a plain one there for Sean with lots of cheese in, because she does like cheese. So we'll pop them in again. We'll do it air fry 190 and for 1 minute. Go. So yeah, I'm really happy with them. They look lovely. Might try biting into one. In fact, if I cut one in half, well, not half, but cut a bit off one, I can taste test it. Look at that. Sausages are cooked lovely. Onions already been boiled, and the cheese is melted all around. Beautiful. Cheese. Do you know when you bite into something, you taste it, that's nice, and then you get to the next flavour. That's how it is. You taste the onion and go into the hot dog, and then you hit the cheese, and it's, oh, really nice. Right, I'll pop that on there. That one's done. It's okay, it doesn't look any different, to be honest. You have to excuse the sound of me chewing. It's anything with bread. All melted beautifully. The cheese on Sean's plain one's melted lovely. That hasn't burned, so it didn't hurt it if you put the onion on first. Now, what could be a good idea, given the time of year, if you want to do some for a Halloween tea. Now, see if I can just bring it back to the plain one. The plain one there, if you cut cheese strips across and made it like mummified, and then you can get 2 little ketchup eyes at the top, and that would look quite good, like mummified. So if you wanted to do them like that for children for a tea party, Halloween or around that time, you know, one fine night even, they would look quite good. But yeah, they're brilliant. I'm really impressed with them. I would definitely do them again. So thank you for watching, and join me again tomorrow for another Vlogtober. We're getting through them. I can't believe it. And what is it? A week and a few days till the end of the month. How fast do months go? It's unreal. So yeah, like I say, thank you for watching, and thank you for all of you new subscribers and my existing subscribers. I really do appreciate all of you, and you know, thank you so much. So like I say, we'll bring something else tomorrow. I don't know what it will be tomorrow, but we'll just have to wait and see. So until then, take care. Bye.